Hello everyone, I am Vivekanandan. In this video we will go through step by step in setting up 2-node Cassandra cluster. I am using DataStax version for this video. I am using VMbox with CentOS 7 used for this exercise. I have already set up 2 Linux VMs under Oracle VirtualBox and enabled PuTTY session SSH session for these 2 boxes. So let's get started. So these are the 2 virtual boxes. I have downloaded latest Cassandra installer from DataStax Academy. I have uploaded already 2 respective Linux VMs. So you will find the installer file in /tmp. I have copied it to /tmp. You may need to change the permission to execute. I have already did. So let's get started. So basically we need to accept the license agreement. So let's go for services and utilities. You will have can really start and stop services with this option. Let's go for advanced install. So the first IP address is the IP address, so I am selecting the first IP. I will keep the cluster name as test cluster itself. So basically you will have 2 addresses, RPC and listen address. RPC address is used for client communication and listen address is for internode communication. In this exercise we will keep the single IP address for both. So I don't want developer related tools. I will say no. We will configure Spark later, so I will say yes for analytics. Search future I will say no. Graphic I will say no. Advanced replication I will say yes. I am enabling virtual nodes. I am keeping this as a default. So as I told, I am keeping listen and RPC address as same. So I don't want to do this to check for OS packages. I will say I will skip this. I will say yes for starting services. Op center I am not configuring at the moment. I am leaving it blank. I will say no for. So Cassandra user ID will be created with this. Yes. I am just accepting the default values. I am keeping the port numbers as default. So you are getting warning like CPU and for space. Let us ignore it as this is just test box. So I am continuing the installation. In the meantime we will do it here, the second box. accepting license. Yes. So we are going for option 2, services and utilities, an advanced install. Default interface is 192, 168, 56, 111. So I am making the first node as seed, so I need to give the first address IP. I don't want developer tools. I am enabling Spark, Apache Spark, so I am saying yes. For search, no, and graph, no. I'll say yes for advanced replication. I'm keeping other things as default. So here listen address and RPC address are same. I don't want this to happen. I don't want OS packages to get updated. Yes. I'm skipping op center. So before installing this, we need to ensure Java 8 version is installed, either Oracle Java or OpenJDK, and Python 2.7 version should be installed. I don't want to see installation log. So installation completed here. Let's see the status. Service DSC status. DSC service is running. Let's check nodes tool status. See, you are having two nodes. In some cases you may not see the second node instantaneously. At the time, do the following. Just stop your firewall. I have already disabled firewall in these boxes. So if you disable firewall in both nodes, you should be good to have a running cluster. Thank you. In next video we will set up Spark cluster.